Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
But?
Shepard?
Garrus.
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
I mean, it's no worse than usual, so you're fine.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
Too
Damn
late.
it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Of course I do, Garrus. This isn't... How do you forget that? How do you forget everything that we saw? You don't. I don't trust them at all. I don't think that they're doing these things for the right reasons, but it's still the right thing, and it doesn't mean I have to do them for the wrong reasons. So, the collectors have to be stopped. We have to figure out what they're doing and why they're doing it and prevent it, and they're the only ones that are gonna let me do it, so... Plus, I've got you at my back, right?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too.
Yep.
Just like old times.
Pretty much.
I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard.
Okay.
I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Thanks, Garrus. Alright, I'm gonna go see Joker, cause I am dying to know what Joker thinks of Garrus coming back.
Hadley, I heard about
If I know my Joker, like I think I know my Joker, this is gonna be, well, memorable.
We'll get them back.
Joker!
Shepard.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
Literally, Joker, this is all I wanted to talk about. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for the assessment of how good it is to have Garrus back.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
See you later. There's one thing you can always count on Joker for. It's the hard-hitting truth. To go downstairs and talk to Garrus, and then, I should probably go to the Citadel, huh? Face, well, them. Who knows? Maybe when I'm, on the Citadel, I'll find something a little bit comfier to wear around this place instead of, well, this is the closest thing I could find to a non-Cerberus issued outfit, even though it's still Cerberus issued. I'd just kill for, like, a hoodie or something. Garrus!
Shepard, need me for something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi, see how you're doing.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
Yeah, we're not with them, but you're okay with this? Are you really okay with this, Garrus?
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What do you mean? Tell me about the squad.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Gangs must have hated you, which is why they all teamed up together to take you out.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
So Garrus, what happened after the Normandy?
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I trained to become a Spectre after the Normandy was destroyed, but it didn't work out. Too much politicking at the Citadel. Nobody was willing to take risks. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
So how'd you get a group, though, to join you in that? Sounds like, well, not something a lot of people would sign up for.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Garrus, I'd like to think that I know you after everything that we went through, and you don't do things to get people killed on purpose. So whatever happened, it was more than likely out of your control. But tell me what happened.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Give me the rundown. Give me the full scope of what happened.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
That makes sense. Have you hunted him down yet? Have you found him, or have you not had time?
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
All right. All right, let's see. Any good new mail for me? Cerberus Command would like you to look into a situation on a nearby planet. Maybe. Glad I didn't sign up. Hey, Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs. Oh, the kid. All right. I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check out the news vids. Saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count. How could I have been how I could have been part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. Well, at least I saved somebody. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solis' clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Good for him. That is excellent news, honestly. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there's a surgical equipment you could use. I've updated the plans. Okay. Thanks, Chakwas. I don't mind the scars, though. They add character. And from Hackett? Shepard. Our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument and to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and to be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, Edie, can you hear me? Can you send a message back to Hackett letting him know that, well, I'll handle that? So Citadel, and then I guess the final resting place of the Normandy. Maybe I can find a fish or two when I go to the Citadel too. So shopping list on the Citadel. At least one fish and something comfier to wear. And to go confront Anderson and the rest of the council, because that will be fun.
Commander Shepard,
Yeah?
enter the password and receive a free gift.
password. Oh! I had forgotten about this. Okay.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
My password. Right. Okay. Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Thank you? I appreciate that. Have you been briefed on everything?
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
Okay, so I'll take that as a yes. What is the deal with you and Cerberus? Is there anything I should know?
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
Can I ask, though, what this deal is? Because it's probably gonna involve me, and I was never told about a deal.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Okay, cool. What is this gray box that we're looking for exactly?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
I am very sorry to hear that. What about Donovan Hawk? What can you tell me?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman.
Ah.
Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Okay, by the way that you say that, it tells me that I'm not gonna love it at all. But you know what? Why not? I'll help you out. We'll take care of it. Don't even worry.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
That's not fun.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement.
Thanks.
See you on the ship, Shepard.
Okay, so we've picked ourselves up a thief. This should be good. Should definitely be. Oh,
slug. Feel the weight.
well,
Every 5 seconds,
some
the
things
main
haven't
gun of
changed
an
in 2 years at
Empress-class
least.
dreadnought accept-
Looks like they've tightened up security.
Yeah, a bit, huh?
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I mean, why am I not surprised by that at all? It's probably something I'm gonna have to get used to, huh?
I was only mostly dead. Try finding that option on government paperwork.
We need to get that cleared up for you.
I'd
Why
appreciate
don't you
it.
talk to my captain? He's just beyond the scanners on the right.
All right, thank you.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not
I
gonna
take
tell
it
you everything
this is
just
the
because you
captain?
act. Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
How did you identify me like that, out of curiosity?
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes.
Wow.
Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Okay, so can you fix this whole dead, not dead, clearly I'm not dead thing?
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman.
Yeah, I am.
So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
That would be fantastic. Honestly, I would very much appreciate that.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go.
Thank you.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
Yeah, that's my plan. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Nope, that's it. I appreciate your time.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Will do. All right. Things have kind of changed a little, but not really since we were last here. Oh, we got to pick up ingredients. And is this a store? Okay. Sure. Hey, is it all right to just shop at your kiosk or?
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
How are you? I would just like to know if it's all right if I, go ahead and shop. What kind of souvenirs do you have?
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the Council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station.
Huh.
We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
Oh, really? Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, citizen.
I appreciate it. Let's see. Garrus! Garrus, do you see what they have? It's a hamster. Oh, yeah, in fact, I would like that. Yes, please. What else? And they have I haven't seen an N7 hoodie in a long time. You know, I had wanted one, and then the Normandy blew up. I'm gonna get myself one of these. Is there anything else? No, I don't know what any of this is. And they have fish. Okay, we could get us a fish. Oh, he's cute. All right, fish comes home. And then what else? What else did I see at the bottom here? Is that a ship model? Okay, for the SR-1 and the Destiny Ascension. I will take both. I will, in fact, take both of those home. Okay. Thank you very much for letting me shop your store. Did you see that? We got us. What am I gonna name it? I have a hamster and a fish. I'm so happy we came to the Citadel today. I mean, sure, yeah, we gotta go see the Council, blah, 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 but I got myself a hamster. I didn't know I wanted one so badly until just now. Oh, wait. Ingredients, I think I could get them here, right?
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakara.
Possibly, let me see.
You heard wrong. This is the best
provisions.
place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Perfect. All right. And then I got the provisions that we need for the ship so the crew doesn't get hangry. It's already starting off to be a really good day. I wonder what else I can find here on the Citadel. Probably a lot of things, huh? First, though, let's go see the Council.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander.
Yep.
We were just talking about you.
It's good to see you, Anderson. How have you been?
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
You mean Sovereign's Geth, right? Because we learned all of that back then. Why are you acting now like it didn't happen the way that it did?
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Excuse me?
Shepard.
Yeah?
No one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Okay, first of all, let's just think logically for 1 second. Why would the Geth ever follow Saren, who's an organic? Or was an organic, I should say. Why would the Geth ever follow him? They wouldn't. It literally makes no sense.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real. just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
You're using that line on me now. Really? After everything I did, after everything my crew did, after what happened to the Normandy, you're using the whole, we believe you in that, you know, you think this, but it's all make-believe, Shep, so don't worry. You just have to fix your way of thinking so you can think like us. You know what that also sounds like? Indoctrination. You're making no sense. What even happened? I thought we had seen eye to eye at the end of this. Why didn't anybody go back and examine Vigil or, I don't know, Sovereign himself, the ship? Remember the ship? Why don't you go back and examine it and see that it's not actually anything we've ever seen before?
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Did you really just equate all of this to how quote-unquote fragile my mental state is? If that's the case, then why did you ever make me a Spectre? Why did you ever let me go down this road if my mental state was so quote-unquote fragile? Is that something that you just do regularly? Give people pretty much unlimited power that have these quote-unquote fragile mental states? So what? Then we can just run around like this and ruin everything? That doesn't make sense. Not at all. You know what? I deserve better than this. I saved, well, myself and my crew, I should say, saved the Citadel. We saved you guys. We stopped the Reapers. We stopped Saren, and we stopped the Geth. We all deserve so much better than this.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
I thought I was too mentally fragile to be a Spectre. Isn't that what you just said? Didn't you just say that I'm making all this up and that I'm believing make-believe when it comes to the Reapers? Because I gotta tell you, reinstating me as a Spectre or not, I'm not gonna stop. I'm going to find the Reapers. I'm going to stop them. And you know what? You can thank me or not, because I don't really care. It's just the right thing to do. But more than anything, I don't need your Spectre status. I don't even give a shit if I have it ever again.
Take your offer and cram it up your ass. I didn't need your help to stop Sovereign, and I don't need it now.
We've tried to be reasonable.
Yeah, right.
A tactic that has been misplaced. If your actions become a threat to the security of Council space, we will take action.
Bring it.
Watch your step, Shepard. You've been warned.
Well, that didn't go as well as I had hoped.
I mean, what did you expect, though, really?
Bureaucrats and politicians aren't gonna stop the Reapers.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back.
I appreciate
Shouldn't
it.
be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Hi, Udina. It's been forever. You know, it kind of feels like it's been almost a lifetime since I saw you.
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course.
Of course.
I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consulate, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
If you think political shitstorm sums up what just happened in this meeting, then, well, you got another thing coming.
I didn't just meet with the Council. They offered to reinstate me as a Spectre, and I told them where to shove it.
Are you trying to start an interstellar war? What the hell is wrong with you?
I make the decisions around here, Udina. Your job is to clean up the mess I leave behind. Understand?
Of course, Counselor. Given the potential size of this one, I'd better get started. I'll be in my office.
Bye, Udina!
Sorry about that.
Don't be.
Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Don't even worry about it. It doesn't bother me. Udina's Udina. What are you gonna do?
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Hey, Anderson, what happened to the remains of Sovereign? There were a lot of remains, if I remember.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Because they can't necessarily prove it, or they can. You know what the scary thing is, though, Anderson? There are people out there with parts of Sovereign. I don't know what that's going to do for indoctrination, to be honest. And also, it's frightening to think that there are people out there that can prove that Sovereign wasn't Geth-made, and the Council still won't even consider it at this point. They're not just in denial. They are beyond denial. They are in a whole other stratosphere of lying to themselves. Why? What is the point of them lying to themselves over and over and over again about this? What is it protecting? Who are they protecting? Maybe besides themselves, there's something else we should be investigating when it comes to them. How bad was the damage to the Citadel overall?
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years.
Wow.
The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Interesting. The Keepers surely are a mystery when it comes to all things Citadel. What about the war with the Geth?
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup.
Okay.
Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
And what about Ashley? Have you heard from her?
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I understand. How have you been?
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it.
I can.
But I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
I mean, it's all you can do at this point, right? I mean, I know. You said you can't blame people for not wanting to believe it, but at the same time, it's here. It slapped us all in the face. How can you just walk away from it? How can you just blatantly ignore what's in front of you? It's one thing to remain blissfully ignorant on things that, like, kind of tickle the back of your mind and, like, you could just kind of ignore because it was there but not there and you don't have proof of it, but we had proof of all of it. All of it. And now they're just blatantly ignoring it. That's how you lose a war, Anderson. And what happens when the Reapers come knocking and nobody's prepared? We can't afford to lose that war. If we lose the Reaper war, we lose everything. I just hope it doesn't come down to that. I gotta go, though. Thank you for talking with me.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here.
I appreciate it.
Do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Oh, I know. Don't you worry. I know. Never trusted Cerberus before a day in my life. Not gonna start now.